So now we want to make an accordion slouchy hat, and we already made the cowl, and we have the instructions for this, so please look it up. And the only difference is that with the cowls I use 75 stitches and number 10 circular needles, and with the hat I am using number 9 needles and 72 stitches. So since we are going to be taking off as we go around, that means the stitches are not going to fit in this needle. I'm going to be having less amount of stitches. So we're going to be using 2 circular needles, and we're going to be doing that in a minute. So what I want to do is that with different color needles, these are blue and these are green, I'll put my yarn in the back and I'll start knitting. I'm taking my marker off and putting a pin on the first stitch around. So now I want to knit 10 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3. I want to take that out of the way so it doesn't bother me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and knit it together. And then 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and knit together. And then 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and knit together. So now I have half of my stitches in one needle and half on the other, and I will leave the green aside, and I am going to knit the blue needle with the other tip of the blue needle. So blue with blue, green with green. So now put my yarn on this side and start doing the other 10 and knit it together with the blue. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and knit it together, and I'll see you when I finish this row. So now I am at the beginning of my row again. So the first row was knit 10, knit 2 together, knit 10, knit 2 together, and of course now I finished with the blue needle, and I am going to begin with the green. So green with green, and this row I'm going to knit 9 and knit 2 together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and knit together. And then again 9 and knit together, and I will see you when I change needles again. Okay, so now I am going to knit blue with blue, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and knit two together. So I'll see you when I get to the pin. So now I need to change. I have my pin there, and now I'm going to knit 8 and knit two together, and you keep going on with that sequence until you have like knit 3 and knit two together. So I need to have the green with the green. So there we have it. 1, 2, and then 8 and knit two together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, knit two together, and you go around, and I will see you when I am a little bit more ahead. But please remember, green with green, blue with blue, or whatever color needles you're using, as long as they're the same size. Since we started taking off when we started our knit section, now when you have knit 5, knit two together, you can decide whether you want to follow with the knit pattern only, because it looks very pretty where you take off, or you want to do the purl section. So just to show you that you can do whatever you wish, you can continue with the knit section or with a purl. So I'm going to do the purl so you can see that anything you wish can be done. And so I have the green with the green. I just finished with the blue. That's where my yarn is. I'll leave that aside and I will continue with the green. But now I'm going to purl. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and purl 2 together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and purl 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and purl 2 together. So I have 3 of the repetitions on each needle. So now I'm done with the green, and I pick up the blue, and I find my other blue needle, and I continue with purling. So that's it. You go around, and right now we have 5 yarn in front, and you do, oops, let me go get my yarn, it got entangled. Okay, so 1, and you continue like that. You're going to have 5, and then 4, and then 3, and then 2 together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 together, and like that you until you have a very little amount, so we can pass the. So now I'm at the point in which I knit 1 and knit 2 together. So I have green and green, and I will, no, it's purl, so I need 1 more row of purl. So purl 1 and purl 2 together, purl 1, purl 2 together, purl 1, and purl 2 together. And now I need my blue needle. So let's go get this. Blue with blue. So we're having very little amount of stitches now, and I have to decide whether I want to end it with on the next row or with a knit. So purl 1, purl 2 together, purl 1, purl 2 together, and I think I'm just going to leave it now so that it doesn't change on the next row. The stitch doesn't change. So let's see how many I have. 2, 4, 6. I have 12 stitches in total, and I think I'll just make one more of 2 together, 2 together, the whole row, and I will do it in a knit. So let's see. So my green, and I will just come and knit together. Let's put my yarn in the back. Knit it together. No, this was not 2. So knit together. Whoops, this is so hairy I can't see it very well. Knit it together. Knit it together. And then I'll go and get my other needle. And do 2 together, 2 together, 2 together, and that's it. I'm going to pass the yarn through. So let's see. We have very little amount of stitches now. So we have, where's my other blue? I'm getting entangled here. Okay, 2 together. 2 together, and 2 together. Okay, so now I'm done. What I want to do now is that I want to pass, I'm going to cut my yarn, and pass my needle through all of these stitches. So let's get the greens. So pass those 3 stitches to your needle, and then pass the 3 from the blue needle. And that's it. Let's get these out of here. And now we have our 6 stitches into a very nice knot there. Let's see. Let me show you what it looks like. It really doesn't show because it's so hairy, but they are nice and tight in there. You pass your needle toward the center and then make a knot on the other side. So you have to decide which side you want to use. I think I want to use this side because it has more of the changes of the yarn here, so it really doesn't matter. So now I make a tight knot there so that the yarn doesn't go anywhere. So now there we have it. And I'm going to weave my tail in, and then the one from the beginning also. So weave it in so it doesn't show. There we go. And now you can cut your yarn and take that pin out of the way and weave in the beginning. So let's do that. And that's it. That's all there is. Go find the beginning. That's the knot. So go find the beginning of your work and pass it through. And now let's see which is the right side. I really Okay, so now make a little knot there. So it doesn't go anywhere, and then weave it in. And that's it. That's it. And it looks very, very pretty. I'll have to take some pictures to show you what it looks like. And thank you very much for watching. Please share us with your friends and like our page and subscribe. Isn't this cute? So very, very cute. So I'll see you next time.